Before we start, I'm obliged to inform you that this meeting is being videoed. Members of the public are entitled to record the proceedings and are requested to give prior notice so that any additional measures that may assist can be put into place. Any member of the public who has any concerns should raise them now. We move on to the agenda. The first item, apologies for absence. I know we've had apologies from Lee Chapman. And we've had apologies from William Rockwell. Right. Disposable pecuniary interests. No? Minutes?
Chairman, if I can make a declaration of interest as a member of Ponsonby Parish Council and a member of the Friends of Ponsonby Library and the working party looking at the Ponsonby Library, which is on the agenda for discussion later on.
Well, I think that you're going to leave the room when it's discussed, or you just...
Just as an interest, I'm not declaring, I'm not a member of the cabinet anyway.
You only have to declare if it's a pecuniary interest on your register. If it's not, then you don't have to say anything, so we won't record that then.
Okay.
Right, okay. So the minutes of the meeting of the 20th of March are attached. Can I sign them as a true record? Everyone happy? Yeah, right, thank you. Item 4, public question time. No public questions. Item 5, member question times. No member questions. Item 6, scrutiny items. No. Item 7, relocation of Ponsonby Library. Now, there is going to be a slight addition to the recommendations. I don't know whether you've seen it, Roger. You were sat there when I came round the table with them. Okay. So, just so you can see what we're saying, which would be a recommendation C. Right. Councillor Leslie Pickford.
Thank you, Reader. I really welcome this report finally getting to Cabinet. Ponsonby Library is currently housed in a demountable building next door to the Mary Webb and Ponsonby Church of England primary schools. This report seeks to transfer the library to a brand new community hub. The library will be housed alongside other community services, forming a new focal point for the community. The current facility, the demountable, will be transferred to the Malton Academy Trust once the library has moved. This transfer has the full backing of the Parish Council and the Friends of Ponsonby Library, and I would like to take this opportunity to thank the Friends of Ponsonby Library for their hard work, dedication and commitment that they've demonstrated throughout this process. A public consultation was undertaken in the autumn of 2018, and the clear majority who responded agreed with this option. Funding for this move will be secured via the Investor Save programme, and this proposal sits alongside negotiations around the future funding of the library to deliver savings in accordance with the library service strategy. This is an excellent opportunity to secure a bright future for Ponsonby Library, and I move the recommendations. As the leader said, there is an addition to the recommendation. So recommendation C reads that any finance received from easements at the Hallback development site, which is where the community hub is being built, be allocated to the fitting out of the library and community rooms being provided on the site by the developers. Thank you.
Okay. Right. I'm happy to second, so that's Councillor Evans.
Thank you, Chairman. I've had a statement to say how good it is to work cross-party with the community, the Parish Council and the Library Service in delivering something of benefit to the community. Can I say that I'm amazed at this sudden bad turn on this easement? If it's the easement that I think it is referring to, it is an easement across a play area, not associated with the development at all, which Ponsonby Parish Council has got a 125-year lease on, which emails have been sent from this authority confirming that the easement which is needed by the developers of the where the development is taking place for them to go underground across this play area to make connections. Emails from this council have been sent to Ponsonby Library confirming that as it's a 125-year lease on this piece of recreation ground, not connected to this at all, except that it is adjacent to this development, that they were entitled to the easement. And now I see that the easement is going to be used to help fund the library itself. There is no connection between the two whatsoever. The developers
Can I
want to...
say, Roger, you need to be careful, because we're actually trying to help the whole scheme happen, and you're digging a hole for yourself. Right.
But the report to the council shows how there is a payback for the council, starts to pay back in year 3. It is reducing the cost of the library. It is a tier 2 library there, and it starts to pay back, and it is almost self-funding and cost neutral. The present building that the library is in is not really fit for purpose. It needs some work doing on it, and it will provide a library service for the whole of that community and the surrounding area as is needed. It's the first time I've seen this. There's been no discussion with the parish council or anybody with this, and it does not bode well for partnership.
I'm absolutely amazed at the comments you've made, because we have been talking to the local member who has been talking to the parish council. This is all in order, and this will help the development take place straight away, because there was delays, possible delays in the process, and this is designed to get rid of any delays in the process. And I just can't believe that you actually, as somebody who lives out that way, are actually trying to stop the process happening. Rather than helping the process, you're likely to hinder it. And it amazes me that as a local councillor, you're not looking after the local community out there. This will make it happen, and will make it happen quickly. So I'm sorry, and I'm not going to let you come back. You've had your say, because I just can't believe some of the things you're saying. So it has moved and seconded. Unless anybody's got any further comment, we're going to move to the vote. All in, those in favour, please show. And that's unanimously supported. Thank you. Right, we move on. Item 8, membership of the Marches Local Enterprise Partnership. There is a report. Basically, the LEP is being altered to the way it's set up. And I've got the job of being the member who's going to be doing the work there. But I don't know, Mark, do you want to comment on it? It's pretty straightforward, isn't it?
Legally, yes, thank you. Basically, there's an instruction from the government that all LEPs need to have, if you like, a legal personality and become a distinct legal entity. So this is about the LEP becoming a company, and this is about us formally accepting the membership of that.
There are some recommendations on page 1 of the separate report. I probably shouldn't move it myself, because I'm going to be the member that's like it talks about legal counsel. So I'll leave somebody else to move in second.
I'll move it. I'll second it.
Right. Anybody got any comments? No, it's pretty straightforward. All those in favour? Thank you very much. Item 9, proposed Tilly Conservation Area. Now, I know Pauline D would like to talk, I think, on it, and I know Chris Wellings. Chris, come on board, Chris. This shouldn't take long, really. I don't know, does any of the officers wish to comment? I think it's pretty straightforward, isn't it? Right, well, you two decide who's going first.
Right. Yeah, thank you, Leader. It's nice to be here to speak in favour of a cabinet recommendation for a change rather than the opposite. The report is obviously very comprehensive, and all the detail is there. Obviously, to try and shortcut the time a little, we sent you some comments this morning, which I hope was helpful. The only thing I wanted to add to that really is while 75% of local residents are in favour of the designation, obviously there have been some objections. And I think the officer's report gives a very good critique of the objections and responses to those. Following a meeting that I had with residents and with officers, we did talk about the boundary on the northern side around sort of the copse of trees. And the suggestion that's come forward to take that out of the proposed designation, I think it seems a very sensible way forward. Doesn't necessarily detract from the rest of the designation, so I think on that basis the recommendation is sound, and I would hope the Cabinet would be able to support it today.
Yeah, so you're happy with the lines on the map that we've got in front of us in the report? Right. Pauline,
I just want to ask
Joyce?
a question about about the woodland. Is there any possibility that that could be removed, or has it got some preservation order to keep it in case somebody decides that if it's left out, that it could be used for housing or a development? That's my only concern.
I don't know, but I'd be worried if you tried to change the report at this stage
No,
and the lines on the map.
That's it, because I'm totally in favour of it, and I think, thank the people that did all the work to get this together. It is important that we keep our hamlets, in a good order. And the Tilly Timber project, they have really worked so hard, and I think this council should congratulate them on the work that they've done, and with Shropshire Council. And definitely, the two local members are here to support all that they've done.
I hear what you're saying, and I don't know the area well, but I wouldn't change anything in the report at this stage. And if at some stage in the future we need to consider what tree areas, the conservation area will mean that they're treated almost like TPOs. They do have to apply when they want to chop them down or do things like that, but it doesn't stop it happening.
It's helpful as well, even though the trees are taken out, it is still within the rural parish, and under the current local plan, it's open countryside. So in terms of potential forward developments, as things are currently, it's unlikely. So changing the boundary doesn't affect that.
Yeah.
And I think residents are happy that that is a reasonable compromise given the circumstances.
Yeah, no, I mean, as I say, I'm not an expert on Tilly, but I know that once you start messing with it, lines on conservation areas, it gets complicated, and I just wanted to happen. Yeah, I mean, Mark Barrow's there, but I'm sure that the tree thing will be dealt with sensitively, won't it?
It will be legally, yeah. I think the explanation Chris has just given us is a good one, actually. The key bit really is what we want to try and do is protect the character of the area.
Yeah.
Sometimes trees are part of the character of an area, but, so we can keep that under review. But what you've got is on the basis of what the officers kind of think really recently holds together well and sustainably. But as with all of these things, really, we keep them under review anyway. So, close working with the parish, I think, will help us kind of manage that through.
Right. Any further comments? Looks pretty straightforward. Was it actually moved and seconded? No. Somebody like to move? Oh, sorry, yeah. Yeah.
So I'll move the recommendation.
Right.
I'll second that.
Right, okay, any more comments? Sorry, I should have come to you first, shouldn't I? But I just thought it was so straightforward. Yeah. Right, everyone seems to be content, so can I see all those in favour, please show. Right, thank you very much. I think that's it. Right.